Global teachers, welcome back. That's global outreach using local knowledge. And today, that's what I want to give you is that local knowledge so that you can have those hacks and how-tos for how to apply to these companies. Be very careful not to skip forward, because if you miss 30 or 40 seconds, you could be missing out on the perfect company that is the right opportunity for you now. All of these companies are recruiting today, in 2 days or 3 days or 4 days, I don't know. But today they are recruiting, and I wish you the best of luck. So ears open, let's get ready. Let's pay attention. Before we get started, let's take a look at the rules. So number one, I'm going to skip through these companies as quickly as possible so as not to waste your time and give you maximum value. Looking at those bare bones pros and cons, the things that really stand out and matter. Also, what you can do to really help yourself to make a successful application. Yay! We also, on this channel, I want to really stress that I am looking for companies for all kinds of teachers, natives, non-natives, it doesn't matter. I'm looking, and I will very clearly state who can apply for which companies and when. And so they're the rules of the game. Let's take a look here. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. Okay, what I love about STARKID is they're based in Hong Kong. They were set up in Hong Kong. They were always in Hong Kong. It's not a Chinese company who decided to come over to Hong Kong when all this stuff started. No, $20 to $25 an hour for teaching one-on-one, not 1 to 2, not 1 to 3, one-on-one only. Fantastic, a very, very awesome rate. Also, extremely good. They have no strict cancellation policies. That's absolutely fantastic and very rare for the Chinese market. The bookings are made by the company, not the parents. With that, they can guarantee 80% of the slots that you open will be booked consistently. Let's take a look at some of the cons. The hiring process, it can be a little bit slow in order to confirm. They interview rather quickly, but they can be slow to confirm. You must be able to commit to a consistent schedule. They're not looking for people who are changing week by week. On a final note, the platform is basic. The materials are not incredibly interactive, but they are given for you, which is one of the reasons why they're looking for experienced teachers. So apply right here to STARKID. Yes, non-natives. Okay, welcome in, you guys. $15 to $18 an hour is not bad at a company called VOXY. Now, they're based in New York and they only teach adults. What you're going to love about this company is absolutely no restriction on nationality or degree. Number one. Number two, they're going to pay you for your preparation time and feedback time. We like that. Either side of the classes. You also get paid orientation time. So the training that you do, once you get confirmed, once you pass the interview, but before you start the job, you get paid for that. That's pretty cool, right? They also have a flexible schedule, and it's all according to US daytime. So we're working according to the times, those 4 time zones in America. The downsides of this, first of all, they were looking for people with at least 3 years of experience. It's only teaching adults, so if you like teaching kids, then maybe this isn't for you. They do want you to have some knowledge of a foreign language as a second language. So in addition to English, what other languages do you know? If any, they don't need to be incredibly advanced, but they are asking for some knowledge. As long as your accent is neutral, they are going to accept you. They don't care which nationality, where you're from, which country. You got a neutral accent, you get the job. So apply to VOXY right here. And when you do apply, please remember in your cover letter to very clearly answer these questions. Those are the questions that this company is looking for you to answer specifically. So don't just spam out something that you've got. Try to answer this specifically for this job. And as always, please remember, put in your videos to go along with your application wherever possible. Best one of the best ones, $36 an hour, up to, if you know ClassShare, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't heard of ClassShare, okay, well, here you are learning about them. ClassShare, absolutely awesome, based in Los Angeles, America, teaching students, Chinese students in Asia. Absolutely fantastic. They're still going. No problem with booking ratings. No problem with finding students. This company is awesome and the rate they're paying is incredibly fantastic. As you'll see on their website, they only have an email address. And the website is a little bit cryptic about what they are expecting from their teachers. They are looking for people with neutral accents. And so you must be a native speaker, but you can be from anywhere as long as your accent is good. Let's get that down. You can see an email address. It doesn't really tell you what to do when you apply there. So what must we put in that email? Number one, you need a very strong cover letter telling them exactly why you would like to work for this company. Please remember that they're working according to US time. Make sure to include that in your cover letter. The fact that it's children also. They're not really asking for any major qualifications. They would like for you to have some kind of Tefl course. And so really convey your enthusiasm to work with small groups of children, how professional, enthusiastic you are, and really big on things like error correction and pronunciation correction. Korean-based learning in a fun environment. That's what this place prides themselves on. Students booked classes via Google Calendar. They're looking for native speakers with good qualifications. However, they have awesome incentives. Now, the pay rate for groups is $22 to $25 an hour. For the individual students, it is lower. However, the groups is what we want to be aiming for. But the best thing which really makes this place stand out from all the rest, 2 times per year, you could get up to $2,000 in bonuses. Oh, by the way, and also you get up to $100 at this place for referrals. Like many companies, they also have opportunities for content creators. And so if you can get onto that team, you could work on content creation and you'd get more money for it too. So who are this company looking for? This company is looking for experienced teachers from North America or UK. If you are a native speaker from another country, I would give it a go. I think you have a very realistic chance, especially if you can show that you have a good accent. Why not? There have been a couple of examples. Of course, there are always exceptions of people who have applied and they have got here a job with this place, even though they're not from North America or the UK. Experience, the more experience you have, the better. Please remember, this is teaching all ages, and they are looking for all teachers who are all ages, from all backgrounds, from all job experience types. So the more you have, the better you'll be able to do. In your application, please remember cover letter, CV, video introduction. They want your video introduction 1 to 2 minutes long. Even better is if you could give an example of your lesson. So instead of a self-introductory video for this company, it would be even better to put an example of your demonstration lesson. 1 or 2 minutes to show which kind of teacher you are, and that will really make all the difference in the world. $36 an hour, that is not bad. You get that job, you'll be laughing all the way to the bank. Ladies and gentlemen, local teaching, it's global outreach with local knowledge. I am the guy who's working for you. And so share, like, and subscribe. And if you do, then write it in the comment section below, because I'm coming up with new material every single week like this. I'm doing the work so that you have to do as little as possible. We're coming up with new information all the time about jobs, helping yourself to become more competitive. And if you're not successful this time, that's okay. There will be more. If you're not getting the feedback that you do like from companies, reach out to us on Facebook, contact me directly, and I might be able to give you some feedback or advice on what you do to raise your game so that you can get jobs like these too. Next one deserves a little bit more attention. Skyeng. In the past couple of months, their reputation has just gone zzz. The reason why is because they're offering $3 an hour. Let's rewind back. Couple of months ago, Skyeng, it was one of the, or probably still is, the largest teaching companies in Eastern Europe, definitely within Russia. And they recruit teachers from all over the world. They used to offer much better rates, everything oversaturated, and we understand all of that. However, Skyeng are also running another project. They have something called online streaming live. Now, if you are interested in making streaming videos, content videos about absolutely anything, it could be about public speaking, it could be about Nigerian cuisine, it could be about life in Berlin, it could be about yoga or cooking or gardening, absolutely anything that you would like. They're paying up to $60 an hour. You don't need to do anything to get followers and attract people, being very active on social media. They do all of that for you. All you need to do, click on the apply link here, and you're going to have several recorded audios. You have 1 minute for each of these recorded audios. Each one asks a different question about you and what you would like to talk about. And if they can feel real enthusiasm, expertise, knowledge, and a passion to speak about what you'd like to speak about, you'll get the job. It's as simple as that. You need to be very energetic and convey enthusiasm. Apply to life. This is not a teaching job. However, the side gig is awesome. They're guaranteeing money, and it goes up to $60 an hour. Check that out. NOVASTAR! Okay, not to be confused with NOVAKID, absolutely nothing connected with them, paying up to $35 an hour, from 25 to 35. If you haven't heard of NOVASTAR, listen carefully. Not only does this place have an absolutely fantastic rate of pay, also you have the opportunity to teach other subjects in addition to English. Maybe, for example, you could teach a little bit of maths. Why not? This is for children, please remember that. And so it is at a low level. Their requirements are not overly high, and especially if you have teaching experience in the US education system, this will not be a problem at all. When you look at the reviews online, you're going to see that the amazing amount of satisfaction that teachers experience here, that is a huge, huge pro. Looking at the negative side, they're only accepting American teachers with a degree. That's the big pro, that's the big con for the rest of the world, is that we can't apply for it. But for you guys, if you're an American and you're looking for an EFL job right now, this is one of the best opportunities that you're going to see out there. Very, very few cons, if any at all. I haven't really been able to find any. You must commit to schedules. They're looking for people to work all the way through semesters. However, nothing wrong with this company. $37 an hour, that's just too good, too good. How am I going to beat that? I can't. And so the final one is called WEDO Education. They're accepting applications from everywhere, from anyone. Even if you're a non-native speaker, go ahead and apply to this place because people are getting through. WEDO Education, they're based in Australia. Now, please remember their salary is going to be in Australian dollars, and so that converts differently depending on where you live. They're paying up to around 25, 26 Australian dollars, and they pay via PayPal, which comes with its own set of fees. However, what I like about this place is they do have course content creation. And so if you can get into that, it means that you get paid for doing things other than teaching as well. And that makes your job more interesting, and it gives you an opportunity to progress. I've done things like that before, maybe you have. And it can be fun in addition to teaching as well, especially if you're doing it with one company. Like I said, it does pay more. WEDO Education. Now, you can apply for them on places like Indeed. You can find jobs. However, I would never recommend you to do that. If you apply through some kind of agency, you just enter into the rat race with everybody else. I always advocate make that application, fine. However, make sure that you always reach out to the company directly. Take a look down on their website. Look for a contact us. Look for an email address that you can get, and bam! Cover letter, CV, and video introduction. We send it in one email, and you will see such a massive difference to your applications. If you're not doing that, then you're giving yourself 50% less chance, probably even more. $37 an hour. That wouldn't be bad, would it? That's right. That's bad. That's awesome. And if you want to be eligible for those kind of jobs, boom, here you go. You need a CV that looks exactly like this. It's bare bones, but it stands out in the midst of the thousands. It has nothing that is not connected with teaching there, and it focuses on skills. That's what's going to attract attention and get you your foot in the door and then access to an interview. That's what we need. If you need any help in increasing the level of attention that you would like to get from employers, take a look at this video, learn how to make a cool CV, and over to this one where we take a look at making a video introduction. If you can do both of these, you will get yourself your foot through the door. The employers will start to show much more interest to you. And so, if you need any help, make sure to come over and join our Facebook group where you can contact me directly. I'll be more than happy to give you any advice on your application, especially if it's connected with CVs and video intros. That's absolutely my specialty these days. And so we'll be seeing you in the next one where we're looking at more ways to keep you competitive and eligible for jobs exactly like this. As I've mentioned before, you have me working day and night to help you, trying to make it easier, find them and find the hacks and hows and ways to do it. And so we'll see you in the next one. Good luck, everybody.